not going to be happy.
Honey, put her in her room, please.
Okay,
Come on,
here.
we're live. Hello. And the dog's in the kitchen. Go, baby, go. Go to your room. Hello, ladies. Welcome, welcome. Hope that you are doing well. Welcome to our kitchen. I would like to give a bit of a disclaimer. Not a chef. Not a chef. And even though you might be thinking, well, your mom's a chef, so this must be easy for you. Clearly, you've never been in the kitchen with a chef because they like to do things their way. Period.
Yeah.
They like to take over control and shoo you away. They just want to feed you. So that is wonderful and delightful. And I've definitely had to learn some things along the way of how to cook. So I know a few things and I would like to share them with you. So happy you're here. All right, so today, and James is doing some awesome things over there.
Make sure to clean up after every mess, FYI.
Yes, I did. Clean as you go is definitely, that I did get from my mother, so I will give her
supposed to go in the compost or?
Okay, actually, yes. So James, we're actually gonna be making some chicken soup tomorrow with the rest of this carcass, so hold on. I don't wanna put that in the compost. I actually want to save the ends and pieces. So those little pieces of onion that he didn't use, the little ends of the carrot, the ends of the celery stuff, I'm going to save that in a bucket. I usually put it in a plastic baggie and stick it in the freezer if I know like within the next week or two I'm going to be making a soup. But we're going to be making it actually tomorrow. So I'm just going to put it in a little Tupperware thing and throw it in the fridge. So that is what this is about. We're going to be saving the ends for soup because the hot water, the boiling water over like a few hours will drain all of the vitamins and the minerals from the little ends of the veggie stuff. And that's what we want. We want like a really rich, wonderful soup. Okay, so I have my oven. It's preheating right now. Typically, if I was gonna do a chicken just on its own like this, I would just do it at 350 for an hour and a half. But I'm gonna load this up with veggies all around it. So I'm gonna up the temperature to just over 400, and then that's going to give it like perfect cooking time. It'll still take about an hour and a half, but that's all good. So first of all, I'm just going to put the extra zucchini that James didn't use yesterday, and I'm just going to put that right around. I love me some onion, so I am just going to chop big chunks of onion. That little skin part, I guess I didn't get that part off quite just yet. So I get to do that right now. All right, big chunks of onion. Okay, he's digging the gloves. He's making some steak over there, which is exciting.
Yeah, I don't want raw steak.
All right.
No,
Yeah, you know, it's funny growing up with my mom. Oh my gosh, I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna onion cry in front of everybody. Woo, baby. Actually, one way to diminish that is to run the onions under water. Woo, okay.
Oh, also, I want to touch this.
It's a little less intense. Wonderful. Also, a little trick along the way that I learned. I'm gonna put some garlic. I'm gonna do some big old cloves, a whole bunch of them. Because I really like the garlic and it gives it a nice flavor, but he doesn't really want to eat a big chunk of garlic. So it's easy then to take out, you know, to have the flavor then.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm telling you. So what I do with the cutting board, and this is really important to me because when I'm eating a piece of fruit and it's got that nasty like onion, garlic hint to it, it just ruins the whole experience.
I'm gonna onion cry.
I know, I'm onion crying right now too. So what I do is I have a cutting board that has that ridge around it. And I don't know what it's actually for. I never looked it up, but in my mind, it's to catch the drippings from when you're like cutting steak or chicken or something like that. So it's not dripping all over the place. There's a little lip where it catches. So to me, this side is for onions, garlic, and meat. And the other side is then for fruits and veggies. Now, of course, if you're gonna cook your fruit and veggies, you're not gonna cook your fruit, but if you're gonna cook your veggies, who cares? You can have it on the onion side because it's all gonna go together. But if you're gonna have raw veggies or fruit that you're gonna eat raw, you do not want it tasting like that onion and garlic. So that is one super pro tip that I give to you. But for now, we are going to just keep it on this side because everything's going to go in here. So I've got some celery, which is one of the things that I really love. And again, I'm going to save this end in my little bucket for our soup tomorrow.
Yeah, celery ends are so good.
Oh, celery. Celery is so good with roasted chicken. It's awesome. All right, so I just cut off the end and I'm just going to cut chunks here. Throw them in all over the place, on the sides, everywhere. So this little leafy part, you just want to save that for tomorrow. All right, we're cooking. We're cooking. Things are happening. What's going on with you over there, James?
Onions take some time to cook.
Yeah, well,
So
you
I'm
want
gonna
to turn up the
brown up.
heat and caramelize them, and
Okay.
then turn it down and put on a lid so the moisture stays in.
Yeah, I caramelize first. I
Yeah.
turn up the heat.
Oh yeah, they're still going. Cool. I am actually going to use the onions from yesterday too that she chopped up kind of small and fine. I wouldn't typically do this on my own, but they're in the fridge and we're not going to really use them for anything else. So I just wanted to throw them in there. I've also got some carrots. Now, of course, they come in all different shapes, sizes, and colors. And every time that you see a fruit or a vegetable that's got a particular color, it is representative of the different vitamins and minerals and nutrients that fruit or veggie provides for your body. This is not a chopping knife. Can I just go back this? Yeah, this is more of a sandwich knife, which is awesome. I know Chef Cindy really loves it,
Serrated.
but it's not really. James.
Hey, I didn't get the ends
I
on me.
know, but like that's weird. Don't do that.
Let's onions on me.
All right, so we got some carrots. Again, we're saving the ends for the soup tomorrow. He's got some onions he's making onions, mushrooms, and steak over there. That's one of his favorite meals. Which is
Third, fourth, fifth, sixth.
his sixth
Sixth
favorite?
favorite meal.
Wow.
Third homemade favorite meal. But
Mm.
sixth favorite meal.
All right, what's your very favorite homemade meal?
Double decker.
Is it a taco? It's like the
Double
taco and burrito together. That's awesome. That's awesome.
No,
All right, so we're kind of packed full here. So we've got garlic, we've got onion, we've got celery. I'm actually going to put the other thing of celery in here because that's how I like it. Just really full and delicious and wonderful. Lots of veggies so that I have veggies for days. I love that. James loves the veggies. Taking all this goodness out of here.
Oh,
Put it in
yeah.
stock for tomorrow. Oh yeah.
Come on, Ian. Mom, does that look caramelized? That looks kind of caramelized.
Yeah, man, because it's going to keep cooking once you put the steak and the mushrooms in there anyway, so it doesn't need to be.
Do I put this
totally
over even before I put the mushrooms in?
What?
Do I put this over before I put the mushrooms in?
Yeah, mushrooms you can kind of go last. They go real quick. So it's kind of time to get your steak ready and put it in, babe.
Okay, let me just put this lid on.
Okay, so this here is my chicken with my lot of veggies. Now I'm going to show you what I do for the seasoning. And of course, whatever seasoning you like, do it, right? Do it. And if you are vegetarian, you don't like chicken, don't eat chicken. You can do this the same type of thing with just veggies as well. Okay, so what are we doing here? We're going to put some seasoning on. So I'm going to take some salt. You know, it was interesting. There was a friend of ours that wanted to buy us a gift. And he was just so like confused, like, what do I even get somebody like you, right? Because usually when you either visit or you have a gift for someone or you're going to their house or whatever, people will bring like
sausage. This is not steak.
Oh. All right, we'll make sausage then.
We have steak. We have
Okay,
a lot.
okay, go get the steak then, babe.
But then I just unwrapped my beautiful sausages I'm having for dinner.
Okay, well, wrap back up.
I don't know.
Okay, so I'm gonna put some garlic because you know I'd be loving the garlic, so I'm gonna do some garlic on here. I like it heavy on the seasoning. We learned that yesterday, and some onion. I know I already got garlic and onion in there, but I'm gonna put it right on top of the skin here. And then I'm actually gonna show you a little trick. And this is gonna make sure that it's nice and moist and delicious. And then what you can do also is take the drippings. I don't know, babe. You can take the drippings from, you know, all the moisture that comes out and down and around from the chicken and use that as your fat later. But this is how you really get, and you keep the chicken moist in here, is you kind of get underneath the skin, if you can see this, right? And you kind of separate, right? You want to do it gently because you don't really want to poke holes. You want to separate the skin a little bit from the chicken, and then you're going to shove some butter in there. Now, I've also done that with lemon, like lemon squeeze, lemon juice, lemon slices, and that's really wonderful too for some good flavor. All right, so I'm going to shove some butter in there.
Well, how do you make sausage?
Same way that you would stick, babe.
Oh.
Same way. It'll be perfect.
Really?
Yeah.
Same way.
Same way.
Okay.
Same way.
Whoa.
All right, cool. So that's going to make sure that it's got a nice, not only flavor, but that it keeps the chicken really moist.
Do I cut it up?
You can. Yeah.
Okay.
So that's a little trick that I learned from my cousin, who is a chef at the family restaurant. And
Thai?
yes, Thai. That's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it was Thanksgiving, and I was like, I don't even like turkey. It's gross. It's dry. Like, who wants to eat that? And he was like, dude, super pro tip: shove a little butter underneath, up under the skin. So nice, so nice. All right, so I actually like a little sage. So I do salt, pepper, garlic, onion powder, and sage. It's a really nice combination. And of course, you can do whatever you like to do. So if you want to share your favorite chicken or turkey kind of seasoning recipes, go ahead and do that. And of course, a little pepper. Yeah, baby.
Where do I put the sausage?
So you open up the pan and you just move the onions, like you make a hole in the middle. Yeah, and you can do it all over the chicken and the veggies. So good. So good. I am getting down here, ladies. I am getting down.
What do I do with it again?
Okay, so hang on one second. I'm going to throw this in the oven. Again, it's at just about 400, a little more than 400.
What do I do with this again? Just put it in?
Yeah, so you just make a little hole in the middle. Yeah, pop it in. Cool. Okay, so while that is cooking, and it's gonna be a while, so I'm gonna have to come back on in about an hour and a half and show you guys the chicken coming out of the oven. I'm sure it will be delightful. In the meantime, we're gonna talk a little bit more about, oh, there's something else that I wanna show you actually. I wanna show you the air fryer. So I don't know if you have an air fryer or if you've ever thought about getting an air fryer.
It's the best thing ever.
It's
usually if you want something, it'll take like 10, 20 minutes to cook. If it's only like 10, 20 minutes, you put it in there, it can be done in like it can be done in 2 minutes, literally. 2 minutes tops.
well, so
Literally. Well, it depends what you put in there, but what I put in there, 2 minutes tops. It's the best thing in the world, and
Yeah.
it's like healthy.
It's pretty awesome, especially if you've got a family that doesn't want to eat the way that you want to eat, but you still want to do that, and you don't want to have take a long time cooking your stuff and your veggies and having it separate and not have the sugar and the flour on it and all that kind of stuff. This allows you to cook very quickly, very simply, efficiently. It's an easy cleanup. It tastes good. It's really awesome. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just taking some Brussels sprouts And I'm cutting off just the little end piece. And of course, I'm going to save that.
And it works on kids too. I used to only like it fried. Now put it in there and I love it.
That's right. Yeah. Fried Brussels sprouts. So I'm putting some Brussels sprouts.
Air
just
fried.
Air fried. Air fried. Air fried.
Mom, yes.
Thank you.
Grammar.
Thank you. Thank you.
I got a few lessons in my book.
Oh, babe, you're the best. See, keeping me honest, man. But you got to have kids around for them. Okay, so I'm putting in some Brussels sprouts. I'm just cutting them right in half. And I'm going to give just a quick spray, some salt, and throw them in there, and they'll be done in 10 minutes. Which is awesome because this is what I'm having for lunch today, along with the leftover tilapia and a beautiful apple. All right, some salt. All right, and then this is how simple it is. It just goes in, press a button, and it's done in 10 minutes.
No, well, it depends what time you put it on there. Put it on max crisp.
Max crisp.
And then you do like 2 minutes. Then it'll be like, don't do it for too long on max crisp because then it'll make it really burnt and too burnt. Not even burnt enough for meaty. And that's burnt.
That's burnt. All right, so I'm just gonna flip my cutting board to my fruit side because I am going to cut up my apple for my lunch. And I actually do like to do that ahead of time because I don't like my apples super cold, right? Like they stay better in the fridge. And so I like to have them in the fridge during the week. But then I don't really like my apple super cold. My teeth are a bit sensitive. I've had a little bit of work done on them. And I just don't like that. So one of the first things that I do when I'm like getting my lunch together is I cut open my apple. I slice it up, let it kind of come to room temperature a little bit with this nice squeeze of lemon on it. And that squeeze of lemon, along with the vitamins and minerals and fiber from the fruits and the veggies that I eat every single meal, it helps alkalize the body. And lemon does that wonderfully as well. So when we have an alkaline body, funky stuff doesn't grow. We'll do a whole lesson on alkalizing of the body and the system and how important that is for health and vitality and weight loss. But just so you know, vegetables, fruits, lemon, yeah, they help with that too. So then these little lemon peels here are really good in the garbage disposal. They also help clean out the garbage disposal and freshen up the scent of the kitchen. So it's like a win, 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 win.
Win, 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 win.
Win, win, win. Awesome. All right, so I'm gonna set my apple aside and that's what I'll be having for lunch. I wanted to show you ladies also a couple things about breakfast. Let me just turn that down.
How long? Oh, I can put this up, right? 'Cause I need it.
Yeah, not high, not high.
Medium?
Medium is good. Medium is good. Okay, so quick and easy is what I like. So again, disclaimer, if any of these foods that I'm putting together are things that you don't like or don't want to eat or are allergic to or whatever, then don't do it. Right? Please, please don't do it. If you know that it does not work for your body, for any part of your body, then don't do it. You can have any of your beliefs or preferences and still be successful at health and vitality and having a good weight. So there's lots and lots of options. Okay, so first off, I am going to show you a really simple, easy way that you can put a breakfast together. You can actually do a couple days in a row, or maybe if you're traveling, or if you know that like the morning time is chaotic and you just kind of need like a grab and go thing. This is a wonderful way to do that. So of course I've got my beautiful scale. I've got my little Tupperware, so it's easy to take or go or do whatever and leave in the fridge. You can have a regular bowl if you want to, if you know you're not going anywhere. So I just, there, put my little Tupperware on there. I zero out. So I'm at 0 now with that Tupperware on there. I'm going to show you a little shredded wheat breakfast. So this is shredded wheat. Again, if you don't do wheat, don't do this one. Use oats or potato or something else. I don't know if potato would go with this one. Just watch what I'm gonna do first. Okay, so let's do 1 ounce. I'm gonna do 1 ounce of this shredded wheat. I'm just gonna shred the shredded wheat and put it at the bottom.
That's weird.
All over until we get to 1 ounce. This is actually kind of a fun thing that you can do and bring to a party or something like that, obviously in a different kind of a dish, but it's kind of like a healthy cheesecake, if you can even go with that in your mind. So this is kind of like the crust at the bottom. And then I'm gonna zero it out again because that's my 1 ounce, right, of starch in the morning. This is for breakfast. And here we have, it's actually an almond milk yogurt. Obviously you can use regular yogurt if dairy is not an issue for you, or cashew yogurt, or anything like that. Okay, so I'm just gonna mix it up a little bit, and serving size for almond milk yogurt is going to be 8 ounces. It's about a cup. And I'm just going to put it all around, and I'm looking at my measurements. We're at
Mom, what do I do? My onions are burning, but my sausage is not.
Okay, so get yourself a plate, and you can take off. You can begin to take out the onions, babe.
Ew, but then it has raw sausage on there. That's disgusting. I can get alcolitis, whatever that weird disease is.
Okay, can you hang on, please?
Oh yeah.
Okay, I think it'll be fine. Just start moving them around, babe. Grab this here. Yeah, perfect. So a lot of them they're not burnt. They just need to be moved around a little bit. Okay, so we've got, shredded wheat at the bottom. We've got yogurt at the top. I'm just gonna kind of smooth it out a little bit. Smooth it out and move it all around. Because overnight in the fridge, it's really cool. It kind of the shredded wheat picks up some of the moisture, which is really nice. All right, I'm gonna zero that out again. I actually don't need to because I already measured this because I didn't want the whole bag just sitting on the counter. So this is, it's called cherries, berry, and kale, right? So it's just in the frozen section. I actually got it on accident. I was looking just for, cherries and berries frozen, and this one has kale in it. So extra fun. It's got some added vitamins and minerals and nutrients. So what I'm going to do here is I'm just going to place frozen berries of whatever preference that you have or whatever mixture. I'm just going to put it right on top here, the 6 ounces. And kind of spread it all around. And again, if you're traveling, this is really wonderful because the coolness of the frozen berries is going to keep the yogurt from going bad, right? Because it's frozen with the yogurt, and then you keep it in like a carry container that keeps it cool, and it's perfect. So this is shredded wheat, yogurt, berries. Awesome, frozen berries. And I'm just going to put this in the fridge just like this, and this will be good for like 4 or 5 days.
And it's like the best thing ever, right?
It is pretty awesome. It is pretty
awesome. It's like this and that combined with that and this. If you know what I mean.
All right, so how are you doing over here with your stuff, babe? Are you okay?
Yeah, I realized I didn't flip it, so it looked raw on one side and cooked on the other.
Awesome. See, you're learning, babe. I'm proud of you.
Learning.
Learning. Okay, I wanted to show you one other breakfast, which is nice. There's lots of ways to do this. Let's see, let's get a different one, actually. Okay, so always within the measurements to keep that real clean, clear sanity. So I never have to wonder if I didn't really get enough or if I need a little bit more. I plan my meals, breakfast, lunch, and dinner ahead of time so that I can have that really soothing conversation with my little girl if she starts to get like that emotional type of hunger that it's like, okay, I totally get it.
Sierra?
Maybe we can do, no, this little girl.
Oh, I thought you were talking about a little Sierra.
No, this one in here. that if she starts to get crazy and hungry, and I know it's emotional stuff because I just ate a couple hours ago and dinner or lunch is coming in a couple hours, it's really helpful and soothing to know that the food's in the house, it's already planned, I've already showed up for myself. Pro tip. Okay, so another thing that we're gonna do here is, and this you can actually do in a variety of different ways. So this is the fruit,
Also, if you're doing the workout with us, getting that body moving, doing the challenge, can't wait to see the videos that pop up.
Remember, so we can see you as you're talking, babe.
Okay, remember that this food will help refill, rehydrate, and re-energize your muscles, make sure you don't have any ache pains, feel good about yourself, and like my mom said, having it planned ahead, getting everything great, and well, yeah, as simple as that, and then you're off on the charts. You're going to Hollywood.
All right, baby, Hollywood. Melissa, that was weird. Melanie, you hear that? He's talking to you. Okay, so, back to what I was talking about. When people come over, they're like, I don't know what to give you, because usually you bring like chocolates or candy or like pie or whatever, wine or things like that. And like, we don't drink and we don't eat that stuff. So he's like, I don't even know what to get you, but I'll tell you, he did really well. Look at this, pumpkin seed oil. I don't know if you ladies have had this. It is rich and thick and dark and delicious. Okay. Also, another gift that we got from some people is some like different kinds of salt, like super cute, all these different kinds of salt. I was like, that's so beautiful. Because when you eat fresh, alive, and vibrant like this, your body can handle the salt. It's wonderful. Then you get to flavor things, and it's so beautiful. Okay, so what we did here is I put one banana in there. So one banana, and I'm just going to mush that up a little bit. It is a super ripe banana, so you did see, right? Super ripe. What's that?
Yeah, I always check the food thermometer to know if it's done, but I don't eat something raw, they don't get leptitis, right?
I don't think that's the name for it, but I like your style. Okay, so the fruit is one banana. The protein is 2 eggs. James, will you grab the cinnamon?
Yeah.
Or are you busy?
Okay. Cinnamon.
It's just, no, it's right there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay, so protein's 2 eggs.
Brown cinnamon?
Yeah, thank you. Little bit of cinnamon. Little bit of cinnamon. That's to taste. You guys know me. I be loving my seasoning and spices. Oh, yeah. So if you are not doing starch, you can actually make this 2 egg, 1 banana into like a couple little pancakes or maybe one big pancake or whatever it is, and just kind of put that on the grill in the morning. If you are doing a starch and you are happy to have some oats, you can actually throw your 1 ounce of dry oats into this beautiful mixture here. So I'm just going to zero that out. Put in, there you go, perfect, 1 ounce of oats. Boom. And this is actually going to be wonderful overnight in the fridge as well, because those oats are then going to overnight oat it, right? So what happens is they soak up the moisture, some of the moisture here from the egg and from the banana. So it will be the perfect consistency when we make it in the morning. So you can put these like in little muffin tins and make little muffins. You can make little pancakes with them. You can leave the oats out, like the 2 eggs and the banana work just fine. Lots of different options and varieties to have for you. And James really likes that. He actually doesn't like banana. So instead of banana, when I make him homemade pancakes, I use oats, a little bit of yogurt, a little bit of applesauce, and an egg. Blend that up, mix that up, make a little pancake for him. He loves it. Okay, so I'm gonna put this aside. And let's go over and see what James is doing. I'm also going to pop in here and see if there's any questions. Nice quality balsamic vinegar. Yes, either dark or white makes my heart sing. I know. Oh, they did that too, actually. Yeah, they're so lovely. This beautiful balsamic vinegar. Such great gifts. Such wonderful gifts. Okay, so let me pop back over here. All right, James, how's it going?
Going delicious.
You got onions. Oh, this is a good time to put in the mushrooms, honey.
Okay.
Yeah. You got to get them in here. So grab the scissors. I'll help you. Scissors are like my number one in the kitchen. Seriously. All right, let me show you how I do it.
Here,
Let me show you.
Like
Let me
this?
show you. Yes. Bigger. Yeah, here, let me just show you one and then you'll know. Here, let me show you. Okay. So I kind of do it like the sideways. Look, I kind of go around like that. Did you see that?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. This is how I cut bacon pieces. This is how I cut so many things. I love kitchen scissors. Cool, babe. Oh, yeah, look at this. Oh, yeah, babe. All right, man. All right, you want more mushrooms?
Yeah, that's only 2.
Okay, yeah, dude.
No, I want 9.
You want a knife?
Yeah.
Come on, it's so easy. You don't like my scissor idea?
You're fine. I'll try your scissor.
Yes, you go around the nub and then because you have something else then to hold on to. There you go. All right. Very nice.
Ow.
Huh? Ow?
Yeah.
Like mushroom for your toe?
Yeah, Mom.
Silly boy.
Mushrooms hurt.
All right.
Ow.
Okay, we'll get it over there.
I'll try. You know where you can get these and how much money they are?
What, scissors?
Yeah.
The shears? I know they're awesome, huh?
Yeah.
All right, let's take a little sneak peek at the chicken before I let you go. Oh, yeah. You can't really see it's turning a little bit golden, so it's going to be about another hour. All right, ladies, so much fun, some breakfast ideas, some fun in the kitchen with the kid, some, we're just learning. We're learning and we're doing the thing. Oh, what's Natalia say? Lemon, lime, and garlic is a great combo on chicken too. Yes. Almost grabbed a frozen berry mix the other day and I was like, what? Oh yeah, the one with the kale. It's not bad. It's not bad, but I'm not totally like picky anymore anyway. Like my taste buds totally changed. When I was a kid, I was also 50 pounds overweight at that time. So it makes sense that everything I ate was sugar and flour and white and processed. Those were my favorites. I mean, it's not like I didn't eat fruit and veggies. Of course I did. But I was like, there is no way I would eat half the stuff that I do. And what I actually found through going to school and getting my master's in health education, specializing in nutrition and just doing all of the research, not only in other people's worlds and case studies, but just the hundreds of clients that I've seen, is that it's largely hormonal. Our taste buds, our experience of food is largely hormonal. And obviously when you put a bunch of chemicals in your system with that processed food and all of that stuff, it changes our taste buds. So when we begin to eat differently, I mean, I can't tell you how many thousands of women I've heard say, I don't like yogurt. I don't like, plain oats. Like, it's boring. I don't like it. And it only takes a few weeks of actually getting sugar and flour and processed food totally out of your system. And it's like a whole new world opens up in terms of food. And you can actually taste the food and the vibrancy and the life in it. And it's so magnificent. So I'm really looking forward to hearing your personal stories about that as well. Love you so much. Hope you're doing wonderful. And I'll see you twice, I hope. One, and when you're doing the workout video, because James wants to send you a prize.
I want to send you a prize, ankle weights and arm weights to get that body moving, getting those muscles working. Also, don't forget about the college fund. Wait, what did I say about that?
Oh, yeah. It's okay. You can tell them that.
Okay. Yeah. So there's a donation thing to my college fund to help me in later years with college, because here in California it can be pretty expensive, even if you get
This
your
boy.
degree.
Yes.
So
Yeah, it's true. High five for getting an education, babe.
get an
Wanting to do that.
education, get in college, completing my dream. And so there's a college fund that you can donate some money. Even $1 would be awesome. I'm just so grateful that I even got so money so far. So
Yeah, that's
Bye.
true. We've already got, I think, like $90. What's that? 84. Excuse me. He's better at math than I am. All right. I love you so much, ladies. Thanks for being here. We're honored to support you. See you in your workout video or picture, right? Could be a picture. That's okay. Post the picture. Make sure you tag me in it. And then also today at 4 o'clock for our coaching. So honored to support you. Love you. Bye.